Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever stopped to think, where did this whole New Year's thing even come from? Because let me tell you, it's not as straightforward as you might think. It's got more twists and turns than a drunk uncle trying to navigate a dance floor. And honestly, some of it is pretty darn weird. Our story begins in the distant past, with ancient civilizations navigating the challenges of survival and discovering the basics of fire and agriculture. Even then, they were deeply attentive to natural cycles, the rising sun, the changing phases of the moon, and the shifting seasons. These cycles served as their calendars and their clocks, guiding daily life and marking the passage of time. And for many, this cyclical nature naturally led to a new beginning around the time of the spring planting. Think ancient Egyptians, Romans, and even the early Greeks. They'd celebrate new beginnings when nature was coming back to life. Makes sense, right? You plant your seeds, you hope for a good harvest, you celebrate a fresh start. But then things get a little more Roman and a little more Janus-y. The Romans, bless their organized hearts, had a whole bunch of gods for everything, and one of them was Janus. Now, Janus was the god of beginnings, endings, doorways, passages, and transitions. Essentially, the ultimate New Year's mascot. He was usually depicted with two faces, one looking forward into the new year, and one looking back at the old. Very meta. And in honor of Janus, the Romans decided to dedicate their new year to him. And guess when they picked? March 1st. Yeah, not January 1st. Not even close. Fast forward a bit, and we have Julius Caesar rolling in with his newfangled Julian calendar. He fiddled with things, made it more accurate, and bam! He officially declared January 1st as the start of the new year. Why January? Well, it was named after Janus, so it seemed fitting. And also, it was the start of the Roman consulship, which was basically like their political new year. So, a practical reason too. Now here's where it gets a little messy. Christianity took hold, and some important church figures weren't exactly thrilled about celebrating a pagan god's holiday. So, for a while, the New Year celebrations got a bit scattered. Some places kept January 1st, others shifted it to March 25th, the Annunciation, or even December 25th, Christmas. It was a whole lot of, are we there yet? It wasn't until the Gregorian calendar reform in 1582 that January 1st really started to stick as the official New Year's Day for much of the Western world. But even then, it took a while for everyone to catch up. England, for example, didn't officially switch to January 1st until 1752. Can you imagine the confusion? People celebrating on two different days. It's like having two birthdays, but way less fun. So, how did we get from ancient Romans and pagan gods to the ball drop in Times Square and those questionable resolutions we make every year? Well, a lot of it has to do with how we've celebrated new beginnings throughout history. Firework displays? People have been using fireworks to scare away evil spirits and celebrate good fortune for centuries, dating back to ancient China. Champagne toasts? Historically, alcohol has always been part of celebrations, signifying abundance and joy. And those resolutions? That's a tradition that actually has roots in ancient Babylonian customs, where they'd promise their gods to return borrowed objects and pay their debts. Sounds familiar, right? So, the next time you're toasting at midnight, or groaning about that extra slice of cake, knowing your resolution is already broken, remember that you're part of a ridiculously long and fascinating tradition. A tradition that has evolved, shifted, and even survived a few religious upheavals. It's a reminder that we're all connected to this human desire for a fresh start, for a chance to do better and to celebrate life. Whether it's honoring Janus, appeasing ancient gods, or just trying to fit into those jeans you bought on impulse, what are your favorite New Year's traditions? Or the weirdest one you've ever heard of? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this little trip down history lane, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more fun facts and historical deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.